taking off all the shine. So it's always your same routine, and you'll fall into a routine of your own. Once you've got the basics, you'll have your own specific way of how to start.
I'm going to pick up bad habits from this.
I can see them.
You
I'm
can.
filing.
Good, I'm glad you can. Seesawing.
Yeah.
Naughty.
Yeah, no, it's bad. It's because I'm used to doing it with acrylic.
Does it not matter with acrylic then?
It won't matter with acrylic, no, because it's
You
not on a
shouldn't do it
natural
on the
nail.
natural nail. No, I'm being naughty.
There is, when you do seesawing on the natural nail, it causes friction, which will lead into the nail and possibly cause it to break.
Yeah. You don't want
So if your nails break, Laura, you know how to play.
Yeah.
You can tell me off.
I'm glad you all picked that up. That was pretty good.
This is quite good. So I'm going to use black this time, and I'm going to do some foils.
Did you primer them all as well?
Yes, I did. Always prime. I quite like how that
Would you
marble's
find
turned out.
that
I like really
in a
like
design
it.
that you do, or not?
You
No, I
would
wanna
do,
try
yeah,
it
but it
more.
depends on whether the brand actually had a primer.
Yeah.
Some brands don't have a primer and they'll go
It's best
straight to
just to
base
get one
coat, so it just
primer.
depends on the brand.
I always tend to find with a primer, I'm going to apply this the same way into the cuticle. I always find with a primer, if you get people who've got really oily nails, it stops them from coming off as quick. And some people are double prime. But if the company don't stock a primer, you can get something that's called Protein Bond, and you can put that under any brand. Pop that in for me, please.
Like my Band-Aid isn't actually for anything in particular.
Yeah,
So that could be used.
that
under
could be
anything
used as a
well,
primer,
isn't it?
yeah. I know Young Nails.
Yeah.
Young Nails do something called a Protein Bond, and it's the same as a Fast Bond, and you can put it under any products.
What method are you doing now, sorry?
Foils. So we're going to do 2 coats of black, and then I'm going to show you how to put the foils on. It's my favourite. I like foils.
They can be a pain in the bum sometimes. I end up getting it all stuck to my fingers
Yeah,
rather
that
than the
is the
actual
only
nail.
problem. You can buy specific glue that puts foils on. However, I tend to find that it sticks to a tacky layer of a gel polish just as well as what it would on the glue.
What would the glue be called that you could?
It's just
buy?
foil glue. You can
Just
get it.
foil.
Normally, they send it out when you buy foils. It comes with it, and you have to
It looks
wait
like
for it.
PVA.
Yeah, it's a bit textured like PVA as well.
But you'd rather put it just on top of the...
Yeah. Going in again, just making sure everywhere is covered. Nice and neatly. And you're going to cap the free edge. I'm only going to pop 2 coats on this because black's quite a dark colour, and you get quite an even coverage with just 2 coats. You could put 3 on if you feel the need to, but I'm quite confident you don't really need to.
I suppose it all depends on the
Pop it in.
brand of gel you use
Yeah.
as well, doesn't it?
You could get a black that you pull out the bottle and it's really thin, and you'd need 3 coats.
Yeah.
How much is a bottle each?
£5 from Blue Sky, but then the gel bottle's £9.50 for a bottle. So it
Some Jewish
varies.
colours are like 20 quid.
Yeah,
just
some are.
Get them every so often.
Yeah, my advice would be
Build them up.
get what you need to start with or what you think, go with the season. So if you're going to start doing nails in September, get some bright pinks, oranges, neons, and then build as you're going along.
Yeah.
I know now that come winter, I have to have about 7 different reds because people, that's all they want in winter. Spring
So
collections.
Christmas all you did was red, wasn't it?
Yeah, red and grey.
I think grey you can't go wrong with as long as you've got a couple
I
of
always
different
have
shades.
greys.
Seems to be a favourite.
It's always a good
I
backup
think it's because
grey.
it goes with like every outfit.
Yeah.
Like I always have nude, just for the fact it goes with everything.
Yeah.
We're going natural colours then.
And then once you've cured it, you'll have like a sticky layer on, and all you do, pop it on and pull it straight off,
I think I should cut them up and stick them up.
and you just dab it,
Oh
Oh,
wow.
that's good. Eh?
And
I
it-
thought you cut them up and,
And you
stick
top
them
coat
on.
that as well.
and then you're going to top coat and cap that in. For foils, I would probably double top coat, just so that you've got an extra little bit of
No, she had an
security.
inhibition layer still, so she still had the sticky layer, and that's how it stuck.
So yeah, it's
So which
stuck
side
to
is
you.
sticky? The
No,
shiny
she put it
side?
under, but even when you put it under and you
still a
take
bit
it back out,
tacky.
it will still be sticky.
Unless
until you
you've
put
top
it
it.
in. Ah.
Unless you've top coated it, you're always going to have the inhibition layer.
So if you're using a no wipe top coat,
like that.
Yeah.
you could essentially put the
So
foil
nice.
on top of the no wipe top coat.
Yeah.
idea that is.
Mm.
And then I will double top coat this,
And quick nail art.
just because.
Is there a technique to how fast you're pulling it on and off? Because if you don't do
Yeah,
it right,
I do it really quick, pull it off, and it tends to leave it. If you put it on and you start rubbing it around, what you tend to find is it's just gonna merge everywhere, and yeah, it's not gonna be the
so if you
desired
did do a
effect.
mistake, how would you wipe that layer back off and
So I'd
start?
take that off with a bit of acetone, put a bit of acetone
And
on.
would that take all your black off underneath, or
No,
just
no.
that top layer?
I'll show you.
Just the top layer.
Mm-hmm.
Good question.
I'll
Because
show
you
you.
could make a mistake, couldn't you? Right, okay.
Yeah, and then
So that will only
That's
come off
good,
if you
eh?
soaked it.
yeah, so then you'd go back
Then you
in.
have to reapply your black again.
You'd have to reapply your black.
That's good.
So you drop your black back
And
on.
why is the black layer still there?
It's
Should
soak
have
off,
kept it.
because it's a soak off product.
So you
I know, but
have-
when you
Because you
wiped it off
tapped
with
it.
the acetone, how comes the
tapped
black
it,
still
didn't you?
stayed
Oh,
there?
because it's already set.
Thank you.
And you'd actually have to soak it for longer than
You'd have to soak it.
rather than just a wipe.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I could pop acetone on the ones I've top coated now, and they won't come off because they will now have to be soaked off.
So that's something I've always worried about with, like, even
Taking
with
stuff
gel.
off.
But yeah,
No.
worried about it. Like, if you use an acetone nail varnish remover on somebody else's, will it
No,
affect
it won't
your
take
own?
yours off. No, you
Oh, I
have to
didn't know
soak
that.
them
So
off.
if you was doing nails as like your business, it's probably if you want your nails on, it's best to have gel, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So if you had
Yeah.
like
Or
normal
acrylic.
polish
Or
and you're
acrylic.
doing
Yeah, I
other
wouldn't
people's nails,
put-
it will come off.
I wouldn't put normal polish on.
But can you use normal nail polish as a base and just put top coat over it? Will it still work or not?
I have before on someone who was adamant that she didn't want gel polish on. She had a normal colour, then I put a hard gel layer on top of that, and then I top coated that.
And did it last?
Yeah, so it's because you
And
And when
sort
you
of
say
sandwich.
hard gel, what sort of gel do you mean? Like
Um,
the gel that you'd use
So it's
as an acrylic, like in
no,
the same.
so it's hard gel in a bottle I use. So it comes in a bottle exactly like this, and
Yeah.
it's the same as what
It's a
you
thicker consistency.
yeah. and you can buy it in
Nice.
tubs and put it on with brushes and stuff.
That's what I was thinking. You know,
It's
like when you
good
get
for
offered a
people
gel
with
service
short
for nail
nails.
extensions.
I'll get a tub and I'll bring it in to show
Would you
you.
have to put it under the lamp?
Yeah.
Still have to put, yeah.
Pass me that hand back, please.
Basically a similar material of what you'd be using if you were completing gel extensions. You could use the same gel
I thought
as what you would as a
for
builder as
stick
the
on the nail.
extension.
Are we learning gel extensions?
We're not, no. But, no, we're not.
They're fairly simple, though, aren't they? Because doesn't gel self-level?
No.
Oh,
Gel's hard,
They're
isn't it?
fiddly. They're very
I'm
fiddly.
trained in gel, and
you prefer to use acrylic?
I don't do them.
I
Yeah.
think there'll be...
There's not many places that offer it anymore. I
No,
don't think.
I think we'll end up doing a conversion course if you wanted to come along to that. But
Pop that in.
I'm
for
going to
me.
try and make it so it's one day.
Literally just a long day sort of thing. 9 to 5.
And then do one assessment at the end.
Mhm.
Just so you can learn the basics
Yep.
of gel.
Good idea,
They're not very sought after, really. People much prefer acrylic
I
because they're
don't think I
harder
know enough about
standing.
it.
Yeah.
hard wearing, aren't they?
No. And for people who pick, they're
No good.
they're very easily
I
picked
think it's
off.
good
Yeah.
out to know both.
It is
and
definitely
to-
good because some
yeah.
people are adamant they don't want acrylic,
Yeah.
and then you get people who are adamant they won't have gel.
It's supposed to be kind to the nose, isn't it, gel? It's supposed to be.
Kinder than
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think
kinder than
you're still
acrylic,
putting something on top of your nail. So
yeah.
if applied properly, I don't see much variation in the two.
Can you get hard gel in Blue Sky?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I buy it in a bottle just like that, and I apply it the same way as I would a top coat, and then I put a top coat on top of it. You can also buy it in clear pink, so it's a really, really see-through pink colour, so people use it to build up for a French, or you can buy it in white if you want to do a French in hard gel, and you can get it in a nude if somebody just wants nude, but they want something a little bit stronger than gel polish. Put the hard gel on instead.
So if somebody's got really brittle nails, that might be
Yeah, so
one to use.
quite a few of mine gel polish will chip because they're different jobs, but if I use hard gel, it strengthens them pretty much as what an acrylic
Because I
would
find
really.
gel doesn't last on my natural nail purely for the fact my nails are so weak.
So you'd probably be better off putting a base
Yeah.
of hard gel, then your colour, another layer of hard gel, then your top
And
coat.
how much is that to buy normally?
I think it's $5.50 from
Oh,
the
that's
shop.
not bad. For
Yeah.
the bigger bottle
For
or
the
the
bigger bottle
smaller,
like that.
That's good.
Yeah.
You know, like when you put a top layer on, you know, if you had a crystal, can you stick them straight on, or do you have to have a glue?
I stick them on normally with hard gel.
Yeah,
So I'd put a layer of hard gel, put
Yeah.
the crystal up, pop it on, set it, and then I'd top coat round it.
yeah.
Okay, can I just zoom in on that?
Yeah. Anyone want to take a picture
Yeah.
or
Thank
Anything.
you.
Video.